we have 6. Oh, we have Bilal and Zaid too, right?
They should be coming, but they haven't arrived yet.
Okay. So
I
I'll
think.
Oh, not enough? Oh, okay.
So that's fine.
Okay. How many did you bring? 15. How many students do I have? I thought I only have 16.
But remember, one was yours,
Oh, and Farhina.
and I think there were some last minute adjustments as well, right? In
Okay.
the past couple of days.
Okay,
So-
okay, yeah. Okay. Who doesn't have a book? Sarah, do you have? Oh, you have a book. Everybody has a book, right? Yeah? Okay. Zainab and Maria. So which one is Zainab and which is Maria? Okay.
You guys can just shuffle along one
Yeah.
as well, because there's a seat right there. So that way you have enough space to write. Then if you were to sit on this side seat,
Oh, yeah, so you can see the screen.
board.
I wonder if yeah. Some you can learn because I'm revamping the curriculum, so we're gonna use some of last year's stuff and new stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Madan, just get a chair and join the girls. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, so welcome your new classmates. You guys welcome your new classmates?
Welcome, 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 welcome.
What welcome? Yeah. Okay, so the class is getting bigger, right? What was Mira?
Somebody sing the Arabic song like Hawaii.
Let me know.
Read anything.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So welcome back, kids. Our class is getting bigger. So, and I have a co-teacher, Sister Farhina. So you guys will refer to me and to her, right? So we're gonna start. Do you guys know each other? You guys know even the new students, right? You guys know each other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna go through introductions because you guys know each other. But let's go through class policy. So since the class is getting bigger, it's gonna take a lot more working together to make it run smoothly. Okay. So this is the typical one. The akhlaq. So be respectful of your teacher and your classmates. Don't interrupt or talk over one another. Raise your hand if you have something to say and wait until you're called before you speak. So actually I bought a bell. You know those bells that you press on? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I forgot to bring it today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that and put it here. If you guys are too loud, I'm just going to ding it. Okay, so that is going to be a sign that you guys have to be quiet. Or like if things are getting too rowdy. Okay, so no eating, no use of electronics in class. Oh, yes, because our class, Dhuhr is at what, 1:45, right? So if you can, make wudu before class so that you don't have to leave in the middle. But if you do, you don't have to ask, you don't have to raise your hand and ask me to leave. Just go. Because then if I'm teaching or something, that will just spend more time. Yes.
Do we have class after Dhuhr too?
Why do you decide?
Yeah.
You do have to
We have pre-COVID.
but you have that extra minutes. If you need to ask me questions, you can ask me. Yeah, but I finish class hopefully like before
The
Dhuhr.
buffer time.
Yeah, the buffer time.
So the class ends
Okay.
8 Ikama?
Yeah, I mean like when they leave for, yeah, at Econ, yeah. And then, yeah, so you can leave. So if you need to go to the bathroom, don't ask permission, just leave. Okay, only bathroom and wudu, nothing else. And when after you're done, come back right away. Don't play in the bathroom because it has happened. So, yeah, and this one, this is very important. Treat your classmates as your Quran buddies on this journey. So basically, you guys are learning the language of the Quran. Okay, yes, Zainab.
What about if we drink water?
You want to drink water? Yeah, drink water and then go. Okay, so 3 things. Bathroom, wudu, and water. Just go. Don't have to raise your hand. Just go and then come back. Okay? So, you guys are learning the language of the Quran. So basically, the Arabic that you're learning is not necessarily going to help you to speak it. Okay? It's basically, hopefully, inshallah, will help you to understand the Quran. So it's something that's pretty big then. So you guys are buddies. You guys are Quran buddies with each other. So, and sometimes like me and Sister Farhina, we might not be able to come to you if you have questions. Use your classmates. Maybe they might know something you don't. And then if they don't, then go to somebody else who might know. Okay, so ask each other while giving us time until we get to you, inshallah. So basically don't just wait or don't start talking about each other stuff. Okay, so use the class time for the class and ask your classmates. You have a
Did you have Jeopardy again?
Yes, inshallah. I'll get to that. Okay. So if you don't understand something in class, so after Zuhur, come to me and ask. So the trick to getting caught up with your class material is that if you don't understand something on that day, ask on that day right away, because then if you get to the next class and you don't understand the stuff from before, then it's going to be really hard. Yeah, it's going to pile up on you. You understand that?
Yes.
See, so it's really, really hard that way. So make sure you like get it over as soon as you can. And then class will start on time, 1 p.m. So I want you guys to come to class 5 minutes before and get everything settled, get your pencils out and everything, so that when we start, you're not gonna just like get in your bag and get stuff out, because then it delays stuff, and then you're gonna miss out when I start. So today's a little bit different. And then homework, and my alarm will actually go off. I don't know why it didn't go off. Okay, yeah, my rooster will go off. So the old students knew that. I said,
Wait, it might be on vibrate.
it went on before, but I don't know. Okay, so what was it? The next part was
Tap the screen.
what?
Tap the screen.
Tap the screen.
Not, yeah, or the keyboard.
Plug the
It's already in.
HDMI in.
Maybe it just takes a while. Okay, I'll just say, I think you guys have the paper.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah. Okay, so and then your homework is due Friday morning. So when you come in. So our class doesn't start in the morning.
No.
So but what I want you guys to do when you come in, whatever class you're attending first, find me and give me the homework so that I have time to go over it.
Do we have homework on Fridays? And one thing that maybe you should do is, you know how they have mailbox and you can slip stuff in? If you have like one that goes on top of the table and you leave it and you put Arabic on it, and all the
Okay.
kids can put their homework.
Yeah, we could do that at your mom's office. On Sister Sabana's table, we can do something like that. There you go. Oh, it's gonna be weird. Okay, this is an alarm for something else. Yeah, we can do that. So Friday you will see like a mailbox thing, and yeah, it's a good idea. Jazakallah khair. Are you joining? You are?
Yeah, my mom said be here, so.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
So you could just get a box and cut
Yeah.
a hole in it.
yeah, that's a great idea. So yeah, you'll just put it there so you don't have to look for me in case I'm not here. Do you have a question? Wait, is this Abdul Aziz or Abdullah? Okay, I thought you raised your hand. Okay. Okay, so that's IW, and then so you guys have the textbook, right?
Yeah.
So everybody should have the textbook. So in the textbook, it's kind of like I have new lessons. So I would like you don't have to, but it's highly recommended that you've done your homework and everything for the week, right? And then before next Monday, look over the new
homework.
lesson. Yeah, not the homework, but the new lesson, so that you know what we're going to learn next Monday. So that way, let's say like you look over and you might not understand all of it, which is I don't expect you guys to understand, because then what am I here for? So, but at least when you come, then when I teach you the concept, then it's already familiar to you. So it'll be faster, inshallah.
Are we all starting from the same level?
Yeah. Except those who are new, they have to catch up, and the ones who are old have to review the stuff that I sent them before. Yes, Abdullah?
Next semester, can we do another color scheme?
Can we have another what?
Color scheme?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's Q4. That's so Q4, Abdullah. Okay, so, and we will be doing review every time that we start a new Monday. Okay, so you guys should review the stuff that you learned the week before, so that review on Monday will be quick. Otherwise, it's going to take so long, we're not going to get through the material. Okay? And we're going to have, guess what? The last week of the semester, we're going to have a test. So everybody will have to take a test on the last week. So our semester is how many weeks? You guys know? 5, right? So the 5th week, we're going to have the test, but we're also going to have a review. So one day will be for review, and the other day is going to be for a test. Let's see. Oh yeah, vocabulary. I don't know if your mom sent you the link or like showed you. This is what me and Zaid are doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Leitner method. So it's I want to take time to tell you guys about this because it's pretty important. So vocabulary. There's you guys know what neuroscience is?
Yeah, it's the science of the brain.
Science of the brain, right? So basically with memory, so basically, you technically don't forget. It's just that you have trouble recalling. So for example, like you forget something, you say, oh, it's not in my head anymore. Actually, it is still in there, but you just have trouble getting it, right? So when you learn something, you have, like, your brain is inside, it's like you have the synapses, like two ends, they're not connected, but then it sparks when you learn something, and then a bridge is created. So that's like one connection that's made. So when you're learning vocab, we're gonna do it. Remember last year when we learned vocab, I said, okay, this is the word. What do you guys think of when you hear that word? Or then what does it sound like? What do you think of in your head and stuff like that, right? So all of that is basically, if I ask you, for example, the word ard, what does it mean? Earth, right? So the word earth. And maybe somebody will say, the Arabic word ard actually sounds like earth in a way. Okay? Right? So that's another bridge that's created. And then let's say I ask you, draw something that you think of when you hear the word ard. And then you draw. That's another connection created. So the more connections that created, imagine like this network. It's like a web. It's like a spider's web. The bigger the web, the more solid that, the easier you can recall that information. So for vocabulary, this technique actually works on that, but it also another thing about neuroscience is that they say that you learn better when you try to recall it when you're almost forgetting it. So that means if you learn something today, you don't look at it again until like maybe 2 days later. At that point, you might have almost forgotten it, and when you recall it at that time, it makes the memory stronger. Then you're creating new connections. So this is the technique, and then Zaid's been doing it for about like I think 2 weeks now. The link is, I sent it to your parents, so you guys can look it up, inshallah, for vocab. So if you guys want to use this method, you can. So far, I know Adam's doing it, Zaid's doing it, I don't know who else is doing it. But
Sarah has been doing.
you started? Sarah's doing it too? Is it working?
Yeah, we are doing the what do you call that? The third. Remind me the name of the method.
The Leitner method.
The Leitner
Yes.
method,
Yeah. So, but the whole point is I want you guys to retain the vocab because I'm going to be adding vocab one after another, okay? So that's vocab, and then, okay, so if anybody misses class, you are responsible for catching up, okay? You're responsible for catching up. So somehow, one way or another, let me know, or your parents or something with the recording or something, you're responsible for catching up. And for old and new students, you guys all have, who have reviewed last year's stuff? I mean, not the new students, I mean, Ibrahim, you too, right? Review. Who have reviewed the old stuff? Yeah. Okay, you guys have reviewed. So the new students have. Okay. So the new students, I want you guys to catch up, and I've sent the links to your mom too. I've sent the link to your moms. Okay. So I want you guys to catch up and know certain stuff because we're gonna. I changed the curriculum a little bit, but we're gonna use some of what we learned last year, and then we're gonna proceed with this year, inshallah. Okay. Okay, I think I covered that. So let's look at the textbook. That first page, this one. Okay, so
Page 1?
yeah, page 2 actually. I couldn't change that table of contents to having no page, so I put that as page 1. Okay, so in English, there are 2 types of sentences. And in Arabic, there are 2 types of sentences too. So if I tell you, look at this one, it says, where is it? Oh.
Wait a minute. In the table of contents, it's types of sentences too, and then it's action
They're both
sentences.
on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the table of contents.
What's
I'll-
IS
What's
then?
the IS?
IS is sentences. Okay, this is what it is. So, I don't worry about that. Okay, so there's 2 types of sentences, right? One is action sentences. Number 2 is sentences. Like actually the word is. So in English, if I tell you action sentences, what do you think of? Give me an example of action sentences in English. You better look at me. What? Make your own sentences. What do you think is an action sentence in English? Huh? I like playing basketball.
Thing?
Okay. Playing. Okay, make a sentence.
Ibrahim kicked the
Adam.
wall.
I'm going to kick the wall. It hurts.
I
Okay.
I told them to get me some.
I told them to get me a sub. Okay.
That's
Adam.
all of it.
Adam kicked the ball.
Okay, in all your sentences, give me the word that is the action word, which is basically in English it's called verb. Kick, told, playing. Okay, like would be a verb too, right? I like playing basketball, so there's actually two. So that's an action sentence. Now, try to give me an is sentence in English. What do you think?
Is he really going to
This is Ibrahim.
Oh, is he really going to kick me?
Is he really going to kick me? Okay, that's the
Bilal is
question.
bored.
Huh?
Bilal is bored.
Bilal is bored. Okay, Zaid, were you going to say something? Okay, anything else from here?
Bilal is a hacker.
Salah.
There is a thing by the computer.
There is a thing by the computer.
No, it is a Lenovo thing by the computer.
Say it again.
There is a Lenovo computer.
Oh, there is a Lenovo computer. Okay, only Salah will go for the details like that, all the technical details. Okay, what else? Anything else? One more from the girls. Give me an is sentence. I is bored. Okay, so in order to say, Bilal is bored, right? Bilal is bored. So, when I said, yes, Zainab,
She is cool.
she is cool. Okay.
Cool or cool?
Alright, she is cool. Okay. Okay, so is sentence doesn't necessarily only have to have is. So if I were to say they, do I say they is bored?
Well, they are bored.
They are bored.
Yes, we are.
I is bored.
I am bored.
I am bored.
You is bored.
How about it's past tense? I mean like
They are bored.
They
were
bored. They were bored.
And now,
So
bored.
these are all is sentences. I mean I can't call them like is, are, am,
How about
were.
future? They're definitely going to.
they're going to.
But we're not going to go into that. So is sentences are these kinds of sentences. They don't have actions in them. I mean these are verbs, but it's a different kind of verb, right? It's called a being verb. Sometimes it's called a being verb. So these are the two types of sentences. In English and in Arabic is the same thing. So in Arabic we're only going to focus on the action sentences. We're going to delve into it, and that's what we're going to do. And actually last year we actually went through a lot of it in your translation. All of the sentences are basically action sentences. So give me an example of an action sentence in Arabic. Let me see you can count it. Come on. Anybody? How about Musa said? How would you say that in Arabic? Qala Musa. How would I write in how would I say in English? Musa said, right?
Yeah, Musa said.
Okay, I want you to see the order in English and in Arabic. The first word in Arabic is a what word? Qala.
No,
No, I'm not asking about the status. Just tell me, is it okay? We're gonna see this term, okay? Yeah, but I'm gonna use it in English. I'm gonna use the term in English. Action word. Okay? Look for the action word in both sentences, English and Arabic.
Said.
Said. So in English,
Qala.
where is it in Arabic? Qala. I want you to look at the order. In Arabic, what word comes first?
Action.
The action word comes first. In
And
English,
then who does the action comes second.
mhm.
Qala Musa.
But in English, what always comes first in an action
Musa
sentence?
qala.
No.
The ism,
Musa
yes,
said-
ism, ism. But what's the role of the word?
There. Huh?
What does the word do? The first word in
The
English.
detail.
No.
Doer.
The doer. The doer. This is the doer. So in English, you always have the doer first. Like you said, I told him to get his up for me.
Told.
I am the one who told him.
But in
Right?
Arabic, it means told I.
Yeah. Told I him. Yeah. Exactly. So in your textbook, there is a chart that I made that has that lists all the differences between English and Arabic sentences.
قتل داود جالوت.
Yeah. So you see that? قَتَلَ دَاوُدُ جَالُوتَ. But you guys remember the cool thing about Arabic sentences? That you can change around the words? Look at this chart. What page is that on? 3? Okay, so if I were to say,
You're on the next page. Oh, on the next page.
okay, that's a new thing that I haven't tried yet. That's a new action word. Baraba. Baraba means he hit. Okay? Okay, give me a name. Give me two names.
Adam hit.
Okay, give me the names and also the ending harakah. That'll be fun.
Adamu, Abdullah.
There's no
Okay, let's not use Abdullah's name because it's a little bit different. Give me somebody else's name.
Zaid.
Zaid?
Zaid. I don't want to hit
Sure?
Zaid.
Wait, which one?
Oh yeah, I want to hit Zaid.
What's the ending harakah?
Wait, when is
Right?
Ah?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
nothing.
Adam kicked.
Zaid.
But there's two Zaids. Give me two Zaids. So Zaidan? Yeah?
Zaidan,
How would you
yes.
translate that?
Adam, he hit Zaid.
Okay.
Adam hit. What? He hit.
Adam hit. Okay. So you guys are saying Adam, he hit Zaid. Is that the right translation?
No, Adam hit.
Adam hit Zaid. He hit Adam. Okay. So in Arabic, okay, there's another difference between English and Arabic action words. In English, if you say hit, if you say, oh, an action word is just hit. But in Arabic, there will always be an inside doer and we will call that ID. So in Arabic, yeah. So Arabic action words will always have an ID, either a he or a she, or it can be a they or a you or yeah.
So wait a minute. But if something else comes, the ID won't be there.
Mhm.
So just be Adam.
Yeah, Adam is an OD.
Okay.
OD is an outside doer. Okay? So whenever you have an outside doer that matches the gender of the ID, right? When you have that, then the outside doer basically takes over. Okay? So when you translate, you don't say Adam, he hit Zaid. It's Adam hit Zaid. Right? And so we have here, so the new students, what you have to know is that you have to know how to know if something's a doer in Arabic. So this one's Adamu. If I say, I want you guys to translate this. If I say Adama Zaidun, how would you translate that?
So
Zaid hit
Adam.
Zaid hit Adam
Zaid hit Adam. Why?
because Zaid has a thumb on the end, and that means he's the doer.
And Adam?
Adam is Nasab.
Adam is Nasab, so he's the detail. Okay, do you guys all understand this? Old and new students?
Yes.
Yes? Yes? Okay.
What about with the ending combination?
Ending combination, yeah.
What is the Rafa and the message?
So the ending combination, if I were to say two Adams.
Two Adams?
Yes.
Adam?
That's not two Adams. So two Adams, but this one would be Rafa. If I were to say, okay, let's do this. If I were to say two Adams and one, I can make.
No, make it Adam. But Adam hit himself.
Zaid's fighting that. There's also two of him too. Okay, translate this please.
two Adams.
Two Adam. So this is plural Adam. So two Adam. Two Adam.
Two Adams. Grammar, but I'm using that. Huh?
Both Adams hate
Both Adams hit both Zaid. So just so that you know, this is not good. This is not perfect grammar, but I just want to show you it's not good grammar. It's not actually correct grammar with the usage, but I just want to show you the two and the what it's asking. So two Adams. So this is what status? Ani. Rafa. Ani is Rafa. Aini is Nasab or Jar. Yeah. What's it? Nasab or Jar. Okay. Now,
So that's dual.
how would I change it to two Zaid hit two Adam?
Wait, so this is dual, not dual.
Wait, two Zaids hit two Adams?
Yeah.
This is two Zaids hit two Adams, or is this?
This is two Adam hit two Zaid.
But there's two Zaids and one Adam.
Oh, then switch the letter.
The harakat.
How?
So basically, make Adama, so Adamani, Adamaini,
Okay.
and Zaid, Zaidi, Zaidani, is Zaid, Zaidun,
Zaidani. Everybody got this? Right? So now Zaid is the rafa, right? Zaid is the doer, right? Okay. Now let's make it plural. This is really bad grammar, guys. How would I say 3 Adams hit 3 Zaid? Is that right? So a lot of Adams hit, okay, 3 Adams hit 3 Zaids. Right? Rose, you guys get this? Are you guys getting it?
A million Adams
Yeah?
hit a million Zaids.
How would I say 3 Zaids hit 3 Adams?
Probably 2 million because there's 2 Zaids.
Huh?
Zaiduna, Adaman,
Zaiduna. I heard Omar. Zaiduna. How would I change Adam? Adamina. Now, did you guys notice that I didn't change the order of the words?
No, that's the thing with it. Like, it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It just means about the haraka.
Yeah.
Could
See,
you just switch the order of the words?
I can switch the order of the words. In Arabic, you don't have to.
It doesn't matter.
So what matters is actually how that word ends. How that word ends tell you whether it's a doer or a detail. And that's what you're supposed to learn, like from what we learned last year. Or you guys catch up, I put videos on it. So you guys, whoever's new or whoever forgot it should go and review it or watch it. Okay? So that's the difference. And what I want you guys to do, okay, I'm gonna each, how many of you guys are there? Okay, we're gonna break up into 8 pairs. I think some are gonna have to be 3 people. You have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you guys are gonna have to work together. Hold on to that first. Okay. 2. Okay, you guys are gonna have to share. 3 and 2. 3 and 3. Okay. Okay, so the blue cards, okay, you guys, the blue cards are fan. The blue cards are action words. Okay? So yeah, you can look at them. And the white cards, some of the words are rafa, which means some are the doer and some are the detail. So I want you guys to make sentences with them.
How many sentences do we have to make?
But I don't know enough for one sentence.
We have to tell you guys.
Yeah, so you make the sentences and then we'll come around and check.
So these ones are fair. Wait, they all are they're all the same weight. Why are they all
Oh yeah. So that's a this is another
They only gave us something we don't have a more than
What is